I'm Kirk, and you're watching Erie Extreme.
We're just picking up the camera equipment, and me and Nate are going out on Lake Erie with Captain Kirk.
It's the first time I've been able to go out to the Canadian line. There's a big one. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, what happened?
What? That was a good catch.
And that's what's coming up on Erie Extreme. Let's do this, Steve.
I'm Dave, and for the past 20 years, I've traveled the country fishing bass tournaments for a living, and nothing else compares to the spot where I was blessed to be born and raised. So I've gathered up a few old friends, and we're having an absolute blast as we rediscover my old stomping grounds, doing things we've never done before, going places we've never gone before.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Basically, just goofing off in this awesome place we call home. This is Erie Extreme.
Oh, my God. I'm Kirk Rudzinski. My wife Lynn and I own East End Angler Bait and Tackle in Harbor Creek. Today I was planning on going out on the lake. Dave stopped into the shop with his brother Nate. I asked them if they wanted to go fishing, and to my surprise, they said yes.
To your surprise. So yeah, Nate and I stopped by the shop just to say hi, and Kirk asked us if we want to go fishing. Give me a minute to think about that. Yeah?
Hopefully we can get them on some big fish.
I'm supposed to be back in Columbus, Ohio right now, but I got an opportunity to go catch some giant walleyes. I think I'm gonna do that.
It's the first time I've been able to go out to the Canadian line, but that's where the reports of the big fish are. We're getting tired of catching these 14, 15-inch walleyes, so we're gonna go target some big fish. Good chance of catching a king salmon or a pink salmon or maybe a steelhead.
So we got to run back to the house real quick just to grab a couple of cameras. A lot of times our best shots come from the little ions. This should be fun.
All the cameramen are busy today, so it looks like Dave's gonna be filming this one.
We've been waiting for a day like this for a long time. There's a million places we can go to catch fish. I came out really deep to catch the big ones.
Probably gonna ask some really dumb questions today. Is that a fish?
Right there on the bottom. It looks like a really big one.
Okay, so that little ion camera is very dear to me. It's traveled with me all across the world. If I ever lost Steve, yes, I named her. And yes, Steve is a girl. I don't know how I would carry on through this life.
How often do you come out here?
Not very often.
Not very often.
I get out here maybe about 2 or 3 times a year. The weather has to be phenomenal, like today. How about keeping us on a west direction? And I'm gonna start setting up.
Okay.
This is the scariest part of the whole thing. Throwable's right there on the seat in case I go in.
Okay.
They're biting right now, but we're not going for numbers. We're going for the big ones.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Whoa, cowboy.
Finally get out to the spot, and I'm surprised at how much work we have to do before we can start fishing.
This is a cheater line. We run this through here, and then this.
There really is a lot to this style of fishing, and luckily Kirk's a good explainator.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at all the minnows on the screen. I think we're kind of on autopilot, and you want to help set some lines out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Start with this, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna let out 5 colors of the lead core, and when you get to the green backing or monofilament backing, then we're gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Now what I do is I reset this to 0, and then we go to 50 on the counter right here. And we're gonna take this rubber band, cinch it on there. You wanna pull this in. It's really hard. Now let it out slowly. See the pink? I put the tape on there so it's easier to see. Just kind of slowly let that go all the way out. Let me check our speed.
Well, at least we don't have to try to cast these big giant poles. I was kind of worried about that. What kind of baits do you use?
Those are spoons, and the other ones that we're gonna run will be plugs.
So if a fish bites that right now, what happens? It just starts yanking.
The rubber band will break loose, and this, how it's going out to the side, will start coming around this way. This is the downrigger ball, and we're gonna be able to specifically target right where any fish are that are below our baits. We're gonna clip this weight. This is an 8-pound weight. Nate's pretty green, but I'm sure he'll get the hang of it. Okay, now we're gonna run a spoon back on this one.
This little ion camera is so very special to me, and I'm just so happy that she is mine.
And this one we're gonna run back about 60 feet. Then we're gonna hook this on, and what we do is send this down to 90 feet.
I've got a lot of responsibility today. I'm running 2 cameras, and now I'm running the boat. Following the moon, is that okay?
Oh, that's yeah, that's a real good idea. As long as we don't go into Canadian waters.
Yeah, that could be bad. We'd all be arrested or something.
Yeah, and we're on, actually they have radar out here on the lake.
Yeah.
That would suck.
They'll just confiscate all our stuff and
Yeah.
the boat and put us in jail.
Ah, no big deal.
And will bail us out. She's used to that.
Pretty chemtrails. What's a good color in sunny, clear water?
The brighter the day, the brighter the color. Is that the norm, or is it the opposite?
I heard that, yeah. So how about this yellow and green?
I like green.
Cool.
This could haul us in a huge steelhead. Huge.
Did you mark a waypoint at the dock so we know how to get back?
That's real funny.
Hey?
See up on the hill there, the bump?
Mm-hmm.
To the left a little bit there, that's the landfill. That's a good landmark.
Oh, cool. Landmarks. Very important. Looks like the boat's been broke in.
Showing all my rips and tears.
There you go. He really uses this a lot.
Kirk's boat definitely has character.
I use it for minnows and fishing. I love my boat. It's definitely broken in.
Hey, it's a tool, and he uses it. I like that.
We've been trolling for a little while, and all of a sudden, bam, we get our first bite.
Ooh, got one. This right here, it's got a fish. Here, you wanna reel that in?
Yeah.
Oh, we got one here too, I think.
Hopefully we're not just tangled.
Oh, this is a fish.
Looks like we got a double.
You gonna do like I do it?
Sling him in the boat. That might be a keeper.
Please support our Season 3 partners. Marquette Savings Bank, Fast Signs, We Create, the Avonia Tavern, Fishing Online, Bentley Tree Care, East End Angler, Palmera Toyota, the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, and Visit Erie. It's a beautiful day.
I don't have a fish.
No?
Yes. Because there's the lure right there.
We'll send that back out. What's our speed?
214.
Yep. Oh, there's fish right there. 55. Oh, yeah. We're getting back in the zone. We're marking them on the fish finder. Oh, there's a fish at 60 something. Let's see if we can snag this guy here. Get ready. Yep, we got fish in the area. Yeah, grab one. Yeah. 2 fish. I think so.
Or we're all snagged.
Yeah. See it?
Yep. Should I just let this one out here?
What just happened here? Why aren't I reeling? Oh, line clip. Oh, did I lose it? Oh. Yep.
Bummer.
Yeah. We actually had a guy come in a couple of years ago. He took his, brought his steelhead in, and we exchanged them there at the store. We smoke steelhead at the shop, and this is becoming a very popular part of our business. About 2 weeks later, we got a letter in the mail, and the guy explained that he was a food critic from Pittsburgh, and he gave our smoked fish 5 stars. Here's a big one. You gotta get that in first. Oh, here's another one.
I'm tangled on something.
Shoot, we got off. Yeah. This is a big fish. Reel that.
All right.
We're hooked up again. Nate's reeling this one in. I think we got another big one.
So Kirk hands Nate the rod. He thinks it's a big one.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
What?
Oh, there we go.
Nah.
Come to Papa. Finally get it up to the boat, and that is not a walleye.
Let's steal it.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Bonus.
Yeah.
Big steelhead.
Got one. Nice.
Oh, that's a freaking nice fish.
First steelhead.
Holy smokes. And it's Nate's first steelhead.
Ever?
Yeah.
How cool is that? Wow, the lure came out.
Nice one. You know, anytime you accomplish a first, especially on camera, that's doing something.
Oh, you ripped your seat.
What did you do?
I think there's a fish on here, and let it come all the way back behind the boat before you start reeling in. Here's another one.
All right. Another double?
Yeah,
Awesome.
this one just broke off.
We just marked a bunch of fish, and bam, we got a double again. Double.
They are on them now, but the only bad thing about that is I'm running the camera and the net's way up there.
I get it.
Oh,
Oh
man.
boy. Boy, that's really, really close.
We did, man.
Okay.
If that goes in the water, it's done.
You want to put a string on it or something?
Steve and I have been through a lot together. You know, I remember the time when she recorded me winning the FLW tournament on Smith Lake, and the time when my daughter Macy was born, and going to pick up Isabella through a tornado warning. Lots of real good memories, including the stuff that we captured already today.
And look, we got our lines tangled.
Reel it in. Back up a little bit. Oh, we got several lines. Holy smoke.
This will be fun.
Look,
Oh, man.
there she is now, always getting the perfect shot at the perfect angle.
Okay, hold it right there.
She never fails.
Okay. Bring your reel in between these. Yep. Oh, there it goes.
That's gone forever, man. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm more sick about the footage we lost than the camera being gone. We got Bigfoot, bald eagles mating, saw a UFO, Sasquatch. I actually got Bessie on the Ion camera and we lost it.
Can't say we didn't warn him about that, but I'm glad it wasn't me.
I'm also glad it wasn't Kirk. Me and Nate will discuss this later. On the bright side, Kirk still has the fish on. The show must go on.
This is a nice fish.
Yeah, look at that one.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Let me get the pliers.
Buddy, you cocked up the camera.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Nice.
27 and a half.
Yeah, big teeth. Cool. That was a good catch. Very expensive fish.
Priceless.
It doesn't get any better than Lake Erie. I feel that this is a world-class walleye fishing area, especially off of Erie. I can't get enough of it. I love being out here.
This is way better than working. The old saying goes, Wait, what is it?
Here we are out on Lake Erie. Beautiful summer day.
Had a lot of fun, caught my first steelhead.
I don't think it gets much better than this. As expected, we didn't catch a ton of fish, but we did what we came out here to do, catch big ones. Hey, I have gloves if that hurts your hands.
We're almost done now, thanks.
That was killer, man.
We had fun today.
Yeah, thanks for
That was
taking.
awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Did exactly what you said. We ignored the little fish, came out here for a big bite. Got it.
Got it.
Still have glitter on your face, Dave. Something black.
They're gone?
No.
Hopefully they don't fire the cannon. Looks like we got an open dock here.
So Kirk, I've had your smoked fish before, and frankly, it's out of this world, seriously. So tell us how your operation works.
We charge $1 million per fish, and it usually takes 3 or 4 months from drop off to pickup.
Seriously.
We charge about $13 a fish. We have an even exchange, and there's usually no waiting time. Look at the color of that. Isn't that beautiful? That's like you find at the grocery store. I'm going to show you something here. A lot of people always say that the bigger walleyes don't taste as good, and I'm going to show you how to make the big ones taste like the little ones. There's this red meat right here. What you do is take your knife and cut that on a V. Anything that has that dark red in it is going to taste really strong. We call this the zipper, and I always cut that out. On the back side you can feel that there's little finer bones in that, and these we can take the cheeks from. We don't like to waste anything. These are like fake scallops. They are very good.
Thank you, Captain Kirk. You're an awesome guide. I cannot wait to do this again. Awesome day.
You know, today was bittersweet. In this life, things come and go. 1 minute they're here, the next they're gone. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to us, but we can't change it. We must accept it and move on. Today was a great experience, and I won't allow losing Steve to put a damper on it. We will celebrate her life and know that she is filming on the bottom of Lake Erie at this moment, 100 feet down, still working hard as always, until her last breath, which should be within the next 30 minutes or so.
It's so stupid.
Take it away. Get it away from me.
We done? I still can't believe I lost that camera.
Nate, get over here. I'm gonna kill you. Looks just like Steve, only shinier.